tell you that you're not supposed to do. We try to do it and just like do it as like a democracy. Just
it's not easy to get 17 people all to agree, but I mean, you know, the first game was so inspiring and it looks beautiful. I can't wait to go home and play it, so we can download it right now.
Yeah, you can get it. You could get it today, yesterday even.
All right, well, that's what we love, because sometimes we see these games that don't come out for years, and today's is something we can play after they finish watching all our coverage, right? But Martin, great to see you. Congratulations. Great to have indie games on this show as well. Now, a few moments ago, we asked you to share your thoughts on the EA press conference. We heard what Kyle, Angry Joe Boogie, and iJustine thought, but here's what you had to say about EA's play yesterday.
Should be back. Had to restart everything. The internet just copped out on me. Yeah, they're only gonna show what the positives or something. Definitely want to see more. Yeah, they're only talking about Anthem and Unravel. Well.
All right, a tough but fair crowd online. That was EA Play yesterday, and of course, Microsoft has a press conference of their own coming up. That's at the top of the hour, and it's just over a half hour away.
Yeah, I saw the
tweet us with YouTube E3 and let us know what you want to see from Xbox. They, need to step up this year, do some great stuff, and I gotta say, they've said they have 15 games they're going to announce in the press conference, both from third parties and first parties. So we'll see what Microsoft has to share, but it's going to be a very big show. And the opening, the first game that they've got is something I'm really, really excited about. We'll be talking a lot more about that after the press conference. Well, let's go back to EA now. And with me now is Cam Weber, who is the EVP and Group GM over at EA Sports, from Madden to FIFA to NBA Live. He's going to break down all the upcoming EA Sports titles. Cam, you guys had a big show yesterday, and sports, it's one of those tough games in E3 because people kind of know they're coming, right? So it's not shocking news that there's a new FIFA or Madden. But I will say EA Sports, you guys have really been pushing in some interesting directions over the past couple of years. Let's start with Madden. You guys introduced Longshot last year, which I thought was a really powerful, cool, story-based experience in that game. And I guess the big news is Longshot is back again this year, right?
Yes, absolutely. Our players loved Longshot. It was a very heartfelt story. It took some risks.
Yep.
Taking you to kind of the Texas high school football experience, very grassroots level experience. And with Longshot 2, we're going to keep that emotional kind of immersion and kind of more personal type experience.
Yep.
But this year, we listened to some of the feedback from our fans, and we're going to go a lot deeper into the NFL side of the experience this year, while still maintaining some of that kind of grassroots stuff as well. So you're not only going to have more of an NFL experience as Devin kind of goes to try and make it on as a starter in the national squad. It's Devin and Colt.
Okay.
And you will go through an NFL experience. You'll get a lot more gameplay. We're going to have a lot more 11v11 kind of Madden gameplay. I think there's 4 times as much actual football gameplay in this mode compared to last year. So that's based on a lot of feedback from our fans. So I think it's going to bring kind of the best of both worlds between that emotional experience and the NFL.
No, it was really kind of great cutscenes and story, and Mahershala Ali was great actors last year, so we'll see that same cinematic aspect to it as well.
Absolutely.
And big news, Madden coming to PC. Peter Moore, who used to run EA Sports, would always talk about how the fans for Madden PC would always come after him asking for it. It's been many years.
Yeah, it's been almost 10 years.
Wow.
So, a changing marketplace and lots of opportunity there. Also bringing Madden over to the Frostbite engine last year, brought out a lot of opportunity from a technical standpoint. PC-driven engine. We have a PC build up and running in development, and so really exciting. It looks amazing on the PC. It plays well, and I can't wait for our fans to get a chance to play it on PC again after a long way
see
out.
and look.
All right,
see and look.
let's talk FIFA Champions League. Lots of excitement yesterday around what you guys were sharing with FIFA. Tell us, that game, if you play FIFA and people around the world do, it's an incredible phenomenon what you guys have built, the business around FIFA. Tell us about FIFA 19. What can we expect?
Yeah, so the big story is Champions League, of course, and it's a license that we haven't had for a while, and it's something our fans have been asking for, and we're so excited to bring it. And we're not just bringing kind of a surface layer of the Champions League. Champions League is going to permeate every major mode of the game, from a standalone tournament experience that you're going to be able to go in and play through the tournament. You can customize the teams you want from European clubs to kind of customize the tournament for yourself. Champions League is going to be integrated into the manager mode as well, so all of the various leagues and licenses that come from our UEFA license will be present in manager mode.
Everybody
So
watch
there's
it,
extra
Etiquette.
authenticity and depth.
That's fine.
And
I'll be
even
right
playing as
back.
Alex Hunter in the Journey 3, you're going to pursue Champions League greatness as Alex Hunter as well. So from that to Ultimate Team to brand new and authentic custom presentation just built around Champions League, it's really going to be a deep implementation that our fans are going to get everything they wanted.
And is Peter Moore going to be in the game this year?
No, Peter's not going to be in the game this
Eventually,
year.
it's got to happen, right?
Yes. Although it was great to see how well Liverpool did this year for him, and it was really excited to see them on that great run to the final.
He's an amazing guy. Tell us about Switch, what you're going to do, because I think a lot of people are wondering, FIFA last year's Switch, are you going to unify everything now? What can we expect for Switch for sort of sports games?
So Switch is and very interesting, obviously an emerging platform for us.
Yeah.
And we are doing, we're doing our best to try and create just a great experience for that platform.
Okay.
But we also have that kind of balance on making sure that we get a lot of the kind of parity features from the the PS4 and Xbox One counterparts. So you're going to see Champions League and the full feature set and everything that you see on those platforms on the Switch as well.
Different engine, but same features is what you're saying?
Yes, different gameplay engine.
Are we looking?
The same feature
still
set
good.
and really great gameplay that's built for that platform.
Okay. And finally, let's talk NBA.
Are you
NBA,
watching
that's
it?
a franchise
Slickly.
that you guys have been loyal to.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he's streaming
FIFA
it
is
too.
massive and quite a phenomenon.
I would normally
Tell us,
be
how are you
watching
looking to
him
continue
stream
to
everything,
differentiate what you do with
but,
NBA when you have, you're not.
I'm not
in
giving it
that
a try
market
myself
right
this
now.
year.
So how are you pushing forward?
It's really a focus on the things that make us unique and make us different with NBA
So
Live.
I'm thinking, should we take a break
it all starts with
from
gameplay
watching
first and
them,
foremost, and our team has worked tirelessly
keep
on
it going?
kind of fine-tuning
What you
and
got
making
for us?
additions to make the game super smooth, bring out character uniqueness.
I don't want to do anything that's
going
to mess up
and have so much
the
personal style, and
stream.
we've introduced the real player
have it
motion
working.
animation engine that we've built within a lot of our EA
We're
Sports games this
live
year.
for 8 minutes.
In the NBA, and it's really up to the game of the animation. We also rebuilt our core skeleton with our model, so
It is two
big
people.
kind of boost up on the quality of movement in the game, and then a lot of character uniqueness.
The
with how
no
they move and how they shoot,
and
whether it's Harden or LeBron or Steph
Etiquette
Curry or
streamer.
the stars that you love, they very much feel different in the game. And then we really focused on
Oh,
the
that's
mode
cool
The
how you
What,
guys
which
just
people
love it.
really loved in NBA Live 18. It's a mode that allows you to do
Keep
such
it
deep
going.
customization and building out the type of player you want to be, both on the streets and in the league. And in this year, we're going to allow you to not only kind of go down that journey in a deeper way, but you're going to build this squad around you that you earn kind of players along the way. And
So
then you're going to
Silver
play on courts
is,
all over the world. So we got courts in the Philippines and in
Silver
Paris
Wolf
and
is taking,
in Brazil.
getting ready
and so we're kind of saying, we're
work.
calling it building your squad for global
So he's not in
dominance
the comments at the
worldwide.
moment.
So really excited.
That's
It's
fine.
a very unique experience, and that's what we're really focused on, doing something different.
Stream.
Awesome. All right.
I have to
lots
sneeze.
of EA Sports, big franchises, and can't wait to see what's in store. We can set our watch. EA,
Well, now.
it looks like NBA is coming in September, right?
Yes.
Wow, early. All right.
With a free trial in August as well.
Awesome.
That was
All right,
almost
well, thanks
like
very much,
a,
Cam. Great to see you. Appreciate you coming down from Hollywood. Now, in
weird,
2012, Telltale Games
almost cough
revolutionized
sneeze.
and revitalized the adventure game genre with their take on the incredibly popular comic book series, The Walking Dead.
I
With
said
strong
bad
characters,
time
thick
to come
zombie,
down with a
tension,
cold.
and heartbreakingly impossible decisions that really mattered. The games took the world by storm, won Game of the Year back in the day at Spike VGAs, and now in 2018, the series is coming into its fourth and
24
final
minutes.
season. And joining me are two of the people who are helping Telltale bring Walking Dead the final season to life, James and the voice of our hero Clementine herself, Melissa Hutchison. So we've got lots of great stuff to share with you guys on The Walking Dead the final season. So check this out.
Walking Dead?
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. AJ, come on. Row, 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 row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a
I heard about this.
crocodile, don't forget to scream. Don't forget to scream. Come
Clementine's
on, you love
older.
this one.
She's taking care of him now.
It's a bad song. You shouldn't scream. Ever. Screaming brings monsters.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, you're right, kiddo. This song was written before when kids didn't have to worry about monsters.
I don't remember a time without monsters.
I know.
Wow.
What's the first rule?
You sure that thing is dead?
Never
Kill
go
it. That's
alone.
the first rule.
Never go alone. Right. And what do we do when the monsters come?
We shoot them in the head.
And what else?
Always save the last bullet for yourself.
Now, what do you do if I get bit?
We pop a cap and what you do? We popping caps around here, man. One straight to the dome piece.
Clementine is back, very heartfelt. We're here with James Wendler and Melissa Hutchison, as I mentioned, to talk about The Walking Dead, the final season.
I haven't
We're
played
the
Walking
first
Dead
look
since
at
like the
gameplay
first
of this,
two
and I know you guys gave a little
seasons.
tease at PAX East to the fans, and this is
The
first
final
off,
season?
It's a pretty radical
Yeah.
departure for Telltale in terms of the gameplay you're about to see. It's not going to look like a traditional sort of Telltale camera angle. Tell us a bit, James, about how you guys are changing up the game for this final season.
Right. Well, so we are
does that keep-
offering the most engaging Walking Dead experience yet.
Yeah.
Wait, what the heck's going on?
We have an
It's
over-the-shoulder
this thing.
camera,
Stupid ad
with
piece.
orbital cam, which will
Making whatever
allow you
that
to
is
explore
pop
the
up.
environments that our artists are working on, in great detail.
Okay.
And we also have segments of unscripted combat. So
There we go.
yeah, we're probably going to see. So we'll see her walking around.
So we see, we expect sort of the cinematic cameras like this, but then all of a sudden, like this is actual gameplay we're about to see here.
This is actual gameplay. So now we're
yeah.
rolling into the unscripted combat.
Wow. Which again, you just not expect. So here we go. This is
So here's
again a
the-
Telltale game, and right now people are online are like, wow, wait, this is a Telltale game? 'Cause
Yeah, this is a
expected
Telltale
stuff.
game, but we want you to be on the edge of your seat. We want that combat to feel tense and exciting. So that's what we're trying to do with that.
Wow. Now, Melissa, this is a big moment, obviously. Clementine, season 1, big moment. I remember Spike BJ's back in the day, a
I
big night for the
know,
game.
I
with you guys
know.
winning Game of the Year.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
I was going to say, and that was, I know, it was probably like 2011
It was
or 12.
2012, yeah.
So again, it's been a long time, but talk about, this story which really focuses on her, reprising the character. But tell us about where is Clem now in her life?
It's so interesting because to get to spend so much time with a character and start her off as this 8-year-old young innocent child and grow with her, although she's a
Melissa.
badass teenager, basically. And because of the insanely talented people at Telltale, the transition has been so organic for me. There's still that essence of the young Clementine that we all, wanted to protect and teach. But she holds her own, and now she's in this position of caring for AJ.
Yeah.
So it's like this flip of her going from
I am like
the
dark.
protected to
Yeah.
the
Just if I turn.
protectee. It's been so much
That's
fun.
why you
I
see,
love where
like,
she's
teeth and
at. This is
glasses.
a fan-driven game, and this final season, I mean, this is for the fans, and it's been feeling really good. I'm super psyched with what's happening in this season.
And I know it sort of involves a school. Tell us a bit about sort of the setting and the story and what we can expect this time, guys.
Yeah, so Clem and AJ. Clem starts on the road. They've been on the road for a long time. We're in the post-time skip in the comic series, and they reach this school that is relatively secluded, and we can see, like here, we're in the dorms. It's an opportunity for Clementine and AJ to make a home.
And obviously, you know, choice, consequence, a big part of Telltale games always. So that's not going to change, right? Even though the camera angle might change a little bit. Tell us about sort of the, you know, the branching and the storyline. How are you guys? Are you evolving that experience at all?
Players should come to expect. They should get what they expect from a Telltale game. I mean, yes, we're we're working very hard to branch the story as much as possible and you know offer that that experience.
It's the final season, so we got to have some heart-wrenching choices, right?
Yeah, heart-wrenching choices.
There will be tears.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, and we know it's going to start in August. I think you guys said it's coming out.
August 14th.
August 14th. We even have a date.
On PC, Xbox, and PS4.
All right, so final season of that, and you guys are thinking, will all the episodes come out this year, or how are you staggering?
Yeah, we're planning for all of them to come out this year.
Wow. Okay.
That's the plan so far. Yes.
All right, well, we'll see more. It's great to have Clem back. Thanks for giving us a sneak peek at the final season. I'm excited to see how the gameplay plays when I get my hands on the controller.
And we got 18 left to
Yeah,
go.
Have a great E3.
Yeah.
All right, well, we are now
16
less than
in, 18.
20 minutes out, 18 minutes out from Microsoft's show. Phil Spencer and the Xbox team, they're actually literally right across the way here from us in the Microsoft Theater, the home to the Game Awards. They will be live there with a lot of people, I think over 5,000 people. And we've got full coverage for you guys of that, both before, leading into it, and afterwards, and of course the entire press conference uninterrupted. But right now, let's check in with what's getting hyped on social media using the YouTube E3 hashtag.
E3 begins. It's cool how they got that set up. Drop frames. We didn't drop any frames. I am happy about that. Is that continuously going down the bits? Let's see. 4. Okay, it goes up and down. The kilobytes. Trying to keep it. I mean, I'm not keeping it anything, but I'm hoping it stays in a pretty much reasonable bit rate. Seems to be in the, like the 20s and up, almost in the 30, almost hitting 30. Series. I don't know why I like that theme they got right now. Not bad. They get that from. I think I just found one.
Hello, everyone. We're back as we count down to the Xbox press conference. And right now, a legendary real-time strategy series that hasn't had a new release since 2012 showed up yesterday at EA. Of course, we're talking Command and Conquer. And it's back to life as a mobile game, as you probably saw in the press conference yesterday. And here to tell us more about it is the GM at Redwood Studio, Michael Martinez, and combat designer Greg Black. So guys, CNC, I love the old Westwood CNC games, GDI, Nod, all those experiences, Red Alert, missed it. Reinventing it as a mobile game, which is out, I think, at Android. There's like a pre-release now?
Yeah, we're doing a pre-alpha right now. It's available on early access,
Okay, so tell us about, bringing back CNC. It's one of those challenges because it's such a legendary franchise. Is this still GDI Nod? What kind of...
Absolutely it is.
Okay.
Players are playing with both factions, GDI versus Nod. We wanted to reimagine the real-time strategy experience for mobile. Nothing really hits that core fantasy of commanding an army to victory.
Right.
It's a huge challenge. We're taking it on head on.
All right. So Greg, you're the combat guy. Here we've got the Nod base.
Yeah,
Look at that.
GDI Nod base. Everything's on this one screen. We've got these 3 missile control platforms that the 2 players are fighting over.
Let's start right there. So everything is on one screen.
Everything's on one screen.
So no scroll.
No scrolling. We felt this was the best for the platform for mobile.
Interesting. Okay.
And so these guys are going to be fighting over control of the
This is something
missile
that,
platforms.
like,
You can see two
Angry
guys
Joe
already
would
fired
play.
off one, so it's taken off half of the non-base's health.
Okay.
You can also attack the enemy base directly if you want to get cheeky like that.
Okay.
But a lot of this revolves
Seems
around
very
area control,
tactical.
missile control, micromanagement is a huge thing in this game.
Yep.
The normal sort of rock, paper, scissors combat is all in there. There's a lot of strategic economy choices in terms of how many harvesters you're building.
Lots of Tiberium, I see.
Lots of Tiberium, of course. You can see we've got the Mammoth tank in there in his deck, so he's going to need to get a strong economy going with a couple of harvesters to really be able to afford those.
Okay. So tell me a bit about, the personality of Cincy's one thing I love, Kane, characters like that. So how are you bringing, you obviously got some of the units, but are there other famous kind of units or lines? That
so we've
spies?
Totally. We've got, so we have 4 commanders per faction. Players are able to play with those. Kane is one of them, so players will be able to see Kane and play with him. But the personality really comes to life on the board with the units.
Right.
So we have the Orca, we have the Mammoth tank.
I mean, the Banshee, the Flame Troopers, we're really digging into Command & Conquer. This is sort of almost like an All-Stars type thing where we're just getting all the best units from all the games in the Tiberium universe and trying to get them in here.
So not obviously with a map only this size, things like Fog of War.
Is there?
Yeah, I see it's sort of there. It's just harder to do, right?
Right.
And it's like... So
no, I think, the biggest thing that we want players to do is give this game a chance.
Yeah.
If you give it a chance, you will see that it's all about control, it's all about competition, and there's real depth and skill and strategy in it.
Right.
Just give it a chance. Like, we have been loving playing this game. As players have been coming into the pre-alpha, they seem to be enjoying it. We're playing a lot of really great matches with them. We can't wait to see what players
What
do
was the toughest decision, sort of doing it all on one
Rich
screen?
has
Was
started
that one where it's
his
like so radical?
Review
it's
Tech
really gonna
USA.
work?
That was, we actually solved that pretty early on. Getting continuous unit control right was a big challenge because it's cognitively that load is really challenging for players. But that's what an RTS is all about, so you totally need that. So we solved that in a pretty elegant way that is able to deliver on those core RTS emotions that that's what it's all about.
So Android now, iOS soon, or what's the plan?
Yeah, we're going to be rolling it out. Nothing to announce on dates, but for us, we're focused on combat balance, matchmaking. It's all about fun, fair, and competitive matches.
All right. Well, it's great to see CNC back. I know, as you said, it's a radical departure, and you guys knew that. So,
Yes.
said people probably have to go hands-on and sort of try it.
Give it a shot, please.
But great to see that the franchise lives on in kind of a new way.
Yeah.
And great to see more. Hopefully, more. And the idea, obviously, is you'll continue to update with sort of
No
new maps
question.
and
We've
content.
got tons of stuff coming out. Big roadmap.
All right. The Red Alert expansion, right?
We'll see.
Let's hope. Bring on Yuri. All right. Well, thanks very much, guys. We appreciate it. Well, time is flying, and we're almost done with hour 1, so let's take a look at what's next on YouTube Live at E3. Coming up very soon is the Microsoft press conference, Team Xbox. That's really important, and that's going to be happening at the top of the hour. Then, right after the press conference, we've got some exclusive footage from Soul Calibur 6, the first gameplay of one of the big characters we'll be revealing, and then we'll take a dive into the world of Kingdom Hearts 3, announced overnight that it's coming out in January 2019. So a little delay because they had previously promised 2018 from Nomura, but it'll be end of January. We'll talk about that. And later today, we'll have a look at Call of Duty Black Ops 4 with David Vonderhaar and Dan Bunting from Treyarch will be with us. So we've got lots of great stuff coming up on YouTube Live at E3 today. All you need for video games, 8 hours live. We're only 1 hour in, and we are getting dangerously close. 10 minutes out to the Xbox press conference. And now we are officially joined by some very special guests to talk about Microsoft's press conference. We got to get our predictions in. So joining us, returning, Boogie. I haven't even seen you yet. I'll give you a hug after, but thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having me out, man.
It's so great to have you here. It's going to be a fun E3 alongside Rooster Teeth's Bernie Burns, the co-creator of YouTube Red's Good Game, Michelle Morrow, and Angry Joe. Hey. Hi, guys. How you doing?
What's that, Jack?
This is
My
quite
boy
the
Joe.
team.
How you doing?
I'm
You look very
doing
dapper
well.
today.
Thank you. It's a big day, and I'm excited we're all here. And the press conference is literally right there. Someone from Xbox texted me. It's like, you're stealing Bernie. He's got to be there for the open of the press conference.
I have to run after this. Not that I'm doing anything official, but
no, never know, right? Anyway, so let's talk about Xbox. A big press conference, lots of rumors, news. What do you guys want? We'll start with you, Bernie, because I mean, Halo, Xbox, that's, defined the early days of Rooster Teeth and Buda, Texas, Red versus Blue. What do you want to see at Xbox? There hasn't been a lot of Halo news for a while.
Well, I think the big thing that I want to see, which I think a lot of people want to see, is I want to see Xbox announce some really big exclusive single-player games. Because I think over the last year they had a lot of exclusive titles, they've just leaned so heavily into multiplayer, PUBG and Sea of Thieves, and even State of Decay 2. I just want to see some epic single-player campaigns.
All right, fair point. You think we'll see Halo today?
I have no. This is catching me completely off guard. Like some of the rumors I'm hearing, but they're flying this morning.
Yeah, it's rumors of like a Halo Infinity or something, an online thing or something. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Even talk about different developers, which is interesting.
Yeah.
So,
well, because Halo's been quiet for a while. I think I was talking to the Xbox Fan Fest kids, and they were all like, "Oh, I want Halo 6, Halo 6." I wonder if they're just going to do a Halo 6, or they're going to kind of change it up a little bit. So, Joe, what do you want out of Xbox?
Jeff,
what's going to make you happy?
It's do or die time. It's do or die time for Xbox. Wow. I'm serious.
For this generation?
Yes.
Or for the platform as a whole?
For this generation.
Yeah.
For everything.
I'm waiting for
Are you gonna torch your Xbox if it doesn't go well here, Joe?
Me personally?
I don't know. You're saying it's do or die.
It is do or die time because I need to see first-party titles. I need to see new IPs.
Yes.
I mean, last year they had a press conference and it was kind of below, average. They had some good titles there, and they were talking about their hardware and teraflops and megaflops.
Yeah.
Right? But if you don't have the games, then none of that matters. And they like to tout, the best way to play these third-party titles.
Exactly.
But in my opinion, the best way to play the third-party titles would be on a mega game, PC machine. So, and because a lot of these are multi-platform, so I want Xbox to succeed. Okay, I started with the Xbox 360. I was a huge
I didn't
Xbox
know that. You were an OG
yeah,
Xbox.
I'm 100% a fanboy until recent things have happened, and so
cause concern, and today you're going to make a final decision at 3 o'clock.
Final decision.
If they're with you or not. All right, Joe, we'll find out. Michelle, what do you want to see?
He means 4 o'clock.
Well, I think I'd like to see more out of Games Pass, actually.
That's true.
I think that having more exclusives on the Game Pass, like I think Shadow of the Tomb Raider I think that would be a good title to come out with for Game Pass. And they've been talking about that since March or so.
Right.
That they've been talking about more of a cloud computing area of this. So kind of making it bigger, where PlayStation Now has over 600 games available. I think Microsoft has like a couple hundred.
Yep.
So I'd like to see them expand their library because it is such a great value for gamers. And I think too, when you look at recent interviews from Phil Spencer, he's talking in Variety saying, they're looking at content, cloud, and community. Those are like their big focus points.
Okay.
And, gaming is a big focus point for them. So I think that they're looking to see what is the next generation. Is it going to be console wars, or is it going to be how do we make sure that games are available on any platform?
Yeah, that's true.
And for a pretty platform-specific dude as Spencer is, the fact that he's talking so sort of like agnostically about it has me really interested.
For sure.
So I'd like to see Game Pass get.
No, you're right, because you said now it's not just an Xbox story. It really is. You said, Joe, like all their games come to PC now, first party at least.
Right.
And you said Game Pass. Those are, I think the big question is, how many third parties will sign up for Game Pass right now? Because you sort of get all the Microsoft games, but like new games, you said like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, like that would be big because it's like a game that's coming out from Square that might be in there.
Right.
So we'll hopefully find out. We got the Game Pass lady coming by.
We got like 6 minutes.
Ask about Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We'll see. You got to think, Boogie.
Man,
what do you think?
A lot of people think I'm anti-Xbox, and I couldn't be further from the truth. I've been playing Xbox since Red versus Blue was new to the internet, And
a million years ago.
I love the 360 generation just about as much as anybody else, and I want the Xbox One to be competition. I want them to really step it up, and I think right now they've got this mentality not too far from where EA's mind is, which is games as a service and focusing on small numbers of a smaller player base with a lot of microtransactions, a lot of upsell. I need them to move from that direction. They really need to double down on all of this wonderful IP that they have. Halo as a multiplayer game is fantastic, but I want a good Halo story. I want another Gears. I want single-player games. I want them to go back to what they started to do with this generation with, what was the Roman-centric game? Rise, right?
Rise,
I feel like that really burnt their fingers, and they were afraid to put their finger back into that pie. But if they need system sellers,
and Crackdown they had talked about last year, that kind of disappeared.
How long are we going to talk about Crackdown before we get it?
And Terry Crews tells us it's worth the wait, and I believe you, Terry. But we can't wait another year for a launch title.
Yeah, no, I know. That's part of the problem. Is you said they haven't had a lot of big sort of first-party games in a while. We haven't seen
5 minutes.
a Halo or a Gears in a couple of years. I think we have to hear some of that. From what I know, they're going to have a lot of big third-party games on stage. that may be games that come to PlayStation as well, but they'll be on their stage. So that'll be exciting. But you're right, it's really about like.
I'm rooting for them. I
games.
really am. I talk a little bit to Mike Ibarra. I talk a little bit with Larry. I talk a little bit with Phil Spencer, and I'm always pummeling into them. I love Game Pass. It's such a great service. I love my Xbox One X as a retro machine and playing the older games and getting so many games for free. That's the right direction. But the next direction is system seller exclusives. If that doesn't happen,
that's what they need.
Then
that's what they need.
All right, so
it's make or break.
Joe?
No, I just want Xbox to succeed.
Yeah, and I was
like,
going to say, like with Daryl Gallagher moving
because
over
I like
as
to play
well.
my Xbox and I want to play it more. So if they have more
And he's with
titles,
Microsoft
exclusive
Studios
titles
now,
or
and I
something,
feel like potentially there
multiplayer, I
might
can
be
play
a
with my
studio
friends.
announcement of
Better
some kind, maybe
multiplayer.
Yeah, there's rumors that he might have a studio here in LA or something.
And a lot
Like,
more
I think
single players
I think
as
there's
well.
absolutely an investment
Because
for
I
part of the
also enjoy
challenge is,
single players.
You guys know it takes so many years for these studios. Like you say, hey, let's do it. It's gonna. It's like
I
a 4 or
mean,
5 year wait sometimes.
they really need to hit hard
So I think
with these
now they're
games
kind of
this
like, we
year.
want to build these
And
studios
they
and
haven't
these games,
been
and they've also
showing
been
anything.
burned because they've had
So
games like
it's like,
Scalebound and even
we'll see.
WeCore, all these games that they
L.
invested in.
Microsoft can
didn't
take that
perform.
L if they
So
do
it's
that.
like,
Why are we talking about it as if it's starting now? They launched the Xbox several years
so-
ago, so
I know.
You watching Etika?
Not
Yeah,
only
I
that,
looked
but
at
when
his
Phil
looked
Spencer
at his
came
a
on,
little
this was
bit.
4 years ago. 4 years, that's a game.
He's about to
cycle.
start.
So this is a big year, I think, because he came in as a game leader. They were moving away from the media strategy, which you tore apart when they announced the Xbox One.
You're watching both.
it was going to get tore apart anyway.
Oh yeah,
That just speaks the truth.
And now I think I agree with everybody here. They're in that position now where it's clear
But I think
that
they
Xbox
showed
is
us
lagging behind in this
everything.
generation. But that
Like,
puts them in a great position.
what's
I think
all
they
coming
should
out?
just do
This is
something
pretty
wild.
much
And
going
I
to
do
be
think
what
they are, no matter what. I think we'll
you
see
know.
today that they are.
EA showed off their
investing. It's not
games,
like
and
they're
Xbox
sort
is
of,
pretty much going to
raising the
show
white flag
it
and
on
just
theirs.
riding it out. It's like, I
You
think
know,
they're gonna
Bethesda
come strong,
too.
and that's good for the
They're going to show off
Yeah,
like
I-
a Bethesda
okay,
game
they
or
were
something.
dabbling with mixed reality
This is how it
behind
is
the
with
scenes
E3.
for
They all
quite a
show off
while.
the same
They never really
games
tied it
coming
to
on
the
which
Xbox.
platforms, and
Could
then
that
we
be
hit
something they'll talk about?
the
No.
exclusives.
dropping that.
They had a one HoloLens
This is like-
Minecraft presentation
right.
a few years ago.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but I think it's gone.
Yeah.
I
Is that
think
dead
they're
in the
done
water?
with
Is that something that they'll
Well, and
do?
I don't know.
and
I
even
don't think it's
VR,
something
there was
that'll
rumors,
sell
you
the
know,
service,
originally they like, Oculus, it came with like an Xbox controller, and I was like, oh, is that going to
That's
become the VR for Xbox? They never talked about that. So I don't know. From what I've heard, it's going to be very much about games. They've said they have 15 games they're going to be announcing or premiering for
And
the first
true
time.
exclusives this time. Don't call it an
I know,
exclusive. It's
exactly.
also on
Three-
PC
Or
From a
PS4.
console
3 minutes.
exclusive, It needs to be not a time
Very clear.
exclusive.
Exactly.
But we put money into this. We invested in this game. We believe in it. And
That's what we got to
want
watch
it
for, I think. It's like how many of these games that we're going to see are going to be like, oh, it's amazing, it's on their stage, and then, you know, in the hour after it comes out, oh, well, it's coming to PS4 the same day.
And they have a story to tell. I think that's the thing that they're doing the most wrong with. I love Halo, and I Halo 4, the story was not what I was looking for. I want, if there is a new Halo announced today, God forbid it's just a battle royale, but you know.
That's questions. How many battle royale games will we see in their presentation?
We saw one. It was the first title in the EA presentation yesterday. The first title they talked about had a battle royale mode, but they didn't talk about it after that. So far we've got one.
Gonna get a Madden battle royale. Gonna get a FIFA battle royale.
Let's just hope for
FIFA battle royale.
Mayfail came back. So
Oh no!
last round prediction. What
They
one
do that.
game do you hope that they announce or talk about today? First or third
FIFA will
party?
be done.
Fable?
Fable's great. Yeah, I'm a ride or die Halo guy. You know, I love Sea of Thieves. I like to see more with that, but I know I'm in the minority.
So some Halo.
I really want to see
Someone
these to
a
be
big
something
new
good.
IP.
Something brand new.
Something brand new.
Never heard
so we
about-
can start adding to the Halo Gears of
It's
War.
time.
We're tired of talking about these.
It's time.
So I want more.
They talking too much. It's
badass
time.
brand
What
new
kind of game do you
IPs.
want?
It could open world, military shooter, RPG,
Something
anything
new.
really. Just something that looks awesome.
All right.
So
No, I
many
didn't get a chance
licenses
to.
under their belt. There's so many companies that they
I'll watch it
bought
later.
and that they just put out
Like,
the past
probably-
year. Pick any of those IPs. I'd love to
While
see
I'm at
any
work or
other Rare
something.
title.
I don't
Pick it
know.
up and where
We'll
they
see.
left off. Don't bastardize it. Don't make it a mobile game. Don't make it a microtransaction fest. Don't make it a pay-to-wait game.
Yeah.
Just pick up where they
Um,
left off.
what-
Give me a new RPG. Give me a new story. Give me something.
It is full screen.
New.
Uh,
I'm so happy that Joe said that. You can use an existing IP, but
Yeah.
tell me a new story.
No,
Which-
that's a great
which,
point. I hear from all you guys, and I agree. It's like we want to believe.
Which stream is
Yeah.
Xbox
Really
on?
That's what I'm saying.
Because these
Give
guys
us
are
something
talking.
to believe.
Critical.
They got the
Everybody
most to
here.
gain and they have the most to lose.
And I think last year to me felt like the investment year because they announced the new hardware, and that always feels like it's kind of a leader, it's kind of a burner year. Hopefully they're coming back this year.
I think it's all about the games. We are less than a minute out now, Joe.
Okay,
Ready?
I want to say that.
You mean
just
less than a
show
minute?
what you
Look
have,
at your
even
time.
If it's not much, even if it comes
What-
out
what-
2019 or 2020, I don't care. Show something today.
All right, here we
Xbox
We're going to go
YouTube.
live to the Xbox press conference. Enjoy the show.
Oh, here it finally. Never mind, we don't have to. We're going into it. We're going into it. The time was coming, so it's about time you came back. All right, got a bow and nose.
This is the Xbox E3 2018 briefing.
Jump in. You better jump into some good games. I know that much. Here we go. This is probably Anthem. So, it's like the first thing they're going to show off. Hold on, let me sleep. Nothing good ain't gonna happen. Good night, Virgil. I'll wake you up when something good comes on. This looks like Anthem. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Has to be. Or some Jurassic Park thing. You don't think it's Anthem? Yeah, okay. Now it's starting to not look like it. Wait, what the heck is this? I'm generally confused. Have you seen this trailer? What the heck? Halo? Well, it look kind of like Halo, so I see the visors and stuff. Is this 6? Are we getting Halo? It's Halo! Oh my god. Okay, let's see what are we doing here? It seems like the old... This is a remake? Was this the Halo 6? Because they got the old costume. Infinite? Why it kind of sound like... What? Split space engine? Boy! He said Halo Mobile.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
What is Infinite? What is that supposed to mean? Is that the next installment or is it just a remake? What? I mean, it would have said if it was a remake, but it looks like it's just going back. Did you see how the suit looked? No one clapped. Everybody clapped. Look at them, they clapping. You got one side clapping and the other side like...
We will join Master Chief on his greatest adventure yet to save humanity.
Okay, it's the next
We are
installment.
now at a moment of exceptional creativity in gaming.
Are we now?
We can't wait to show you what creativity unleashed looks like for you. So to all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages,
is everything
to
good?
every single
Hold on, let
person
me check.
watching us
I
on
gotta
TV
check everything.
and on
My bad.
Mixer, and to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater. Welcome to E3 2018.
Half of them pulling a Marcus right now. When Halo title popped up, oh yeah, no. They probably told them you cannot clap until after, or whatever.
100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going to Gamers Outreach. Thanks to you,
So the game's
kids and children's hospitals get to game
All right,
with
Virgil,
their
toss
friends
me a
in
pillow.
their favorite worlds. It's a great cause. That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together.
You really would have needed
Gaming
one at
connects us.
EA.
It
Tosses
inspires
the pillow.
our truest cooperation. It creates some of our fondest memories of competition and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed and will always believe that gaming is the great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared love of this art form. Legendary characters who captivate us, not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years. Bold
Games, please,
stories
Spencer.
that inspire the hero within us.
I like you, my boy, but you talk like
that are so richly imagined.
we're about to show
We
you
feel excitement in the air,
the most
and danger
exciting
on the
games
seas. As
of
gamers,
2018.
we are at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together are delivering the art form we love. So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from the UK to the Ukraine, from big studios to single developers, creators who seize the full power and potential of Xbox
Minecraft
One
too.
to express their most daring vision for games. Today, we've curated a bold
Oh
showcase
God, please
of their best
no.
work and ours. 50 games.
50 games,
15 titles with
18 exclusives, 15 world
15
premieres.
world premieres.
We'll see. You said 18 exclusives, like, oh, they're actually
And
exclusives.
others will be first timers on any stage. All are imagined by the
Minecraft
industry's
2
greatest
Battle Royale Edition.
all demonstrate what true artisans can create. Mind-blowing art,
Hilarious.
immersive sound effects, breathtaking worlds. So let's jump in.
Exclusive. Oh, they're hitting us with an exclusive, guys. Hold on. Exclusive. Air quotes to the max. And we oh. A third Ori? Get out. Who? Owl? The owl? We got the owl? Okay. Alright, Microsoft. I see you. You hitting my soft spot here. I like Ori. Ori's my game. Ori is my game. Oh my gosh. Resident Sleeper. Now, Virgil, if you don't like Ori, something wrong with you. You have to play Ori. This is a great game. Oh my gosh. He's fighting like a boss. Look at him. That's what I'm talking about, Ori. Oh, he's got like a little grapple. And you get to use the owl. I don't care about the other games. Well, I guess something really is wrong with you. This game is awesome. You have to play this. You would love it if you played it. Great story. It doesn't even have to say anything. Its visuals do all the talking. Look at this. Probably the only game I'm excited about. We know what you're waiting for, but who knows if Xbox is going to show it. Oh, in the Will of the Wisp. 2019. They don't say early or anything. It's just 2019. I'm going to play this game and show you how good it is.
World premiere.
This is one of the world premiere ones. Almost like a Tomb Raider, right? Or not? What is this? The way it started off kind of reminded me of something out of a tomb. So
you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate, just yet. Some time has passed since I found you. Your master still lives.
Oh, that's what this is?
They'll soon
Warriors,
make use
Orchard?
of his bloodline.
Orchard.
The limb you have lost will give way to something more.
Looks interesting.
Useful. You'll learn to appreciate its worth.
These are Dark Souls. That ain't Dark Souls. That wouldn't look like Dark Souls. Holy cow. Dang. Get slammed. He's just got bodied. He just spit acid on his sword. Done.
Your death won't come easily.
What? Tension. Kind of look like it'll play like Dark Souls with all this extra. Oh. It's a Cairo.
Please welcome from Bethesda Game Studios.
I ain't know what that is. That's new. Is it? Oh. Hey, they got some unknown stuff thrown in there. I have not heard of this. Are they gonna play it?
How's everybody doing?
Last year? Oh, I
it's
didn't
great to
really
see
pay
everybody
attention last
again.
year.
You know, actually, the Bethesda event is a few hours right after this, across the street. And Phil said to me, "I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop by?"
Anyone thought it was Bloodborne
And,
too?
look, I know
I didn't
Phil
think it
is
was
really, really
Bloodborne at all.
charming.
It kind of did have
but
that
damn,
Dark
he's got a
Souls
lot of
feel to
friends.
it.
And the good news is, you're our friends too. We've had an
Oh, yeah.
incredible 16-year history with Xbox, going all the way back to the original with Morrowind.
Morrowind. Skyrim?
Now backwards compatible. And that goes all the way to bringing mods to consoles with Fallout 4. And now we are
From last
bringing
year,
the
okay.
Fallout universe to Xbox Game Pass with Fallout 4 launching today. And hey, since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
They use exclusive very loosely.
Yes, Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games.
All the
And it
others?
is our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Wow. Big
Set
multiplayer
in the
game.
hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Coming out to Windows. Xbox is Windows though, to be honest. So kinda, sort of exclusive-y, but not really because PC, I guess. Because I'm guessing that means Apple can't get it. What's up, Yorha?
300 years after our great nation began,
Yeah, it's blowing
we
up
gathered
the
together
notifications.
to honor the
Yeah,
completion
we all, everybody's streaming and everything.
This sprawling underground shelter may have been
Residency.
engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
It's like Mario Nintendo only. Yeah, but they're one and the same. It's not like they're partnered with Apple or anything. If they were partnered with Apple or something, then I can see. because you can kind of argue that exclusive means just the console versus the console and the PC, which they are both owned by Microsoft. But the fact that, you know, PC is part of the console race type thing, it fits both ways, as an exclusive and not as an exclusive. It's the way I think it is, at least.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
Because I didn't need to. If I only had a PC, then yeah. If I didn't have an Xbox.
World premiere.
You know.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you, and I don't know where to begin.
Besides, PC normally has to wait anyway.
Where to begin?
This looks like
Captain Spirit.
Yeah, Life is Strange.
Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me
Game Box
posted.
1. Wow.
Breakfast. Okay, Dad.
Virgil is dying. Yeah, Virgil will resurrect.
I need a lecture for my son.
I always get picked last for the team at school.
Yeah, this is definitely for Derek.
They can't tell stories like you can they?
No way.
PS4 sucks.
Start the launch. Too late. Emergency.
Did he beat both of the games? Or just that one?
This time, you won't get away from me.
It kind of feels Toy Story because he's playing with toys and stuff. And it's a Life is Strange game because it always feels like Toy Story mixed with Life is Strange.
Me too.
But the toys aren't alive. If they made the toys alive, then that would so
change the world.
I hope so.
I know so.
Captain Spirit is here!
Captain Spirit.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Yeah, Derek beat both of them platinum. He got all the trophies. Wow. Good job, Derek.
Exclusive.
Alright, y'all keep throwing that word around.
Commander Jack on deck.
Because if this came out for any other system, like Nintendo or PlayStation, they cannot say exclusive.
Beautiful. Like a skyscraper.
Oh, this is my game, Crackdown. Give me a date for this, please.
Follow my lead. Somebody give me my
Jam! Alright, Terry. Oh no, don't load, don't buffer.
60 stories up, incoming. Gotta build up that raw power.
Crackdown Battle Royale. Please, no. I just want Crackdown.
Bigger. Jackson! Then you need that fire power. Homing rocket gun. Bullseye. Vortex cannon. See ya.
Crackdown 3 getting delayed again. The stream is buffering for them.
God tether. Have you two met? And the most powerful weapon of all, me. And then I roll out like a boss. I can push off fools.
Oh wow, I like the
pull up
cars.
the side of a building,
What?
Or even bust out my very own tank. Oh,
You can switch on the fly now? Excuse coffee.
They got mad science,
And again, Xbox needs to stop recycling exclusives. Hey, I like Crackdown. They need new exclusives, yeah, but you know, Wow, you know what that reminded me of? That game we played, Sunset Overdrive. Oh shoot! Enhanced? Really? Does this game really need an enhancement? I don't think it does. This game does not need... What was that? Did you play it somewhere different? I do like that song.
Glory to mankind.
Become as Gods edition. Become as gods. Glory to mankind. Yorha, it's your game, man. Virgil's happy to see A2. The only person he's happy to see in that game.
And the skies rained missiles, and the ground burned to ash, and the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows. So let us not fear the heretics.
No, I'm not. You know you like only A2, so get over it, Virgil. Committed a sin.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. We will not falter. Let us steel
I don't think
against them.
Nier needed an enhancement. If anything, they can just add characters you can play as. Can I play as the commander?
Let's move out, Artyom.
They should put like all the characters from the Nier timeline, the Nierish games that they had. I can only be excited for one game. What is this? This looks crazy.
And if the heretics come for our lives, we will stand firm.
Snap.
So you got me, you damned heretics. Artyom, jump!
Oh, it's Metro Exodus. Okay. I could not figure out what the heck this game was. Now, I haven't really finished any of the Metro series. Phil Spencer. Let's go, Phil Spencer. What else you got?
Metro had me at its gritty visuals, brutal landscapes, and its mystery of the ruins above ground. What I love about our art form is the vast range of creative expression, from grim post-apocalyptic battles to hand-painted spirit guardians. Whatever world these creators build, whatever story they tell, whatever sound effects they use, we will work with creators to guarantee that their games look and play best on Xbox One.
This is more boring than Nier Automata while playing 9S, while playing his story.
This next game.
That's kind of what's up, Puncat?
Have loved role-playing games from Invented Studios in Japan.
I see you made it.
Our next game is the latest in a legendary series.
Come in here and shine some light on these gloomy people here.
Kingdom Hearts.
They're all getting on Xbox. It's not boring, but I do want to see more exciting stuff. It's not too boring. Well, we all know this is coming. Did you guys hear about what happened about this game?
What can I say?
Oh my gosh.
Look, even the sea's turning to ice. Wow.
out of here with her.
A walking, talking snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or who's oddly spiky.
What? I didn't know we're getting this for PlayStation though. Whatever it comes out. Everybody's so upset about this. Funny Xbox wants to show this and not have PlayStation show.
Take this.
They want to show that, hey, it's on here too.
Look out!
Where was the sound effect for that?
That's amazing.
What happened? Nani?
Control it. No, all I ever do is hurt people. This is my home now. I can't go back.
Fist of the Golden Monkey.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
Was Xbox One versus Xbox One. Okay, Bruce.
Look out!
Things they don't really mean, oh, you're only everything I ever dreamed.
Roxas does exist.
Roxas?
His heart's inside my heart.
Roxas?
Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Why she look like a straight up dude?
I won't let her fall to darkness.
You blame Yorha. You blame him for all of this?
This Keyblade.
Is that?
Mickey.
Oh.
You're too late.
It's an ability. That don't make sense. They should have had a sound effect. She blasted that, and that made no sound effect when it hit or anything. What was that all about? I hope they correct that. That's not a thing in the actual game. Alright, let's see your exclusive. Come on, let's see this next one. What? So for Sea of Thieves, what are they doing? Did you add more content to this? That no one's gonna play? Capcom. That's what I call Capcom. Yorha is owned by Sony.
You needn't cower in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people.
How about actually like meeting new content in the game? I don't know, like when it first came out.
I think you just need a moment to cool off. Now, I sense that you brought me something to inspect.
It's not like this game had a
Show me.
story. Oh.
The waves of change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is revealed. The Forsaken Shores. A place of darkness, where fire and ash consume all. And from the depths, skeleton crews will rise to curse the seas. An ancient evil set loose upon the Sea of Thieves.
I guess. When we played Sea of Thieves the first time, man, I was ridiculously disappointed at it. I was like, really? And then you hear all of this other stuff about it? So
You just
what
wanted
is
to know how
this?
much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
What? Forsaken Shores? What? Okay. What is that supposed to be? Some new Pokemon type thing where they show off 2 types of games or 2 types of DLCs? I don't know. What does this add exactly? It's just like you just showed us a trailer. Is this Battlefield? was this Battlefield? What was this?
Jeg har altid syntes, at landet deres var vakkert og forstyrrende. Da jeg kom hit som barn, fortalte de mig historier om skabninger og monstre. Vi ved, at nogen er derude. Og du fortælle mig, hvem det er.
Yeah, Battlefield. Battlefield Polar Express. Express.
Exclusive world premiere.
What is exclusive world premiere? I don't get it. It premieres worldwide, but it's an exclusive? Oh, it's a racer. It's one of those games. I'll be back. How are you looking? He left this up. If it's not Midnight Club, which was one of my favorite racing games, or Burnout, which is another one of my favorite racing games, I don't care about it. All the rest of the racing games I really don't care about. Like, honestly, I don't. I don't care too much about many racing games. Motocross or, you know, biking ones, they're alright too, but, you know, other racing games just don't interest me. What is that? Like some school bus submarine? Oh my gosh. Forza Horizon 4. Yeah, I've never really cared about Forza.
Please welcome, from Playground Games, Ralph Fulton.
You like Wanted? Wanted was okay. I like Wanted a little bit.
Thank you so much. It is fantastic
But Midnight Club
to
was
be
my
here
game
today.
when
I
that was
am
when that was out.
excited to show you the world premiere of
And then
Forza
Burnout because I like
Horizon
crashing all
4,
the time.
set in beautiful, historic Britain. Forza Horizon 4 features dynamic seasons in a shared open world, and seasons
Only a select
change
few people
everything.
care about.
Let me introduce you to some of our team who will be helping demo the game today. Please welcome Bill, who is online with a few friends in the beautiful
Oh gosh, they're even gonna play
He
it.
has chosen the
Though
incredible
one of the
new
games I don't care
McLaren
about them
Senna.
playing, they can't. They just go up and
And say
play.
hi to Solomon, who is hanging out with his buddies on the streets of Scotland's capital, Edinburgh. So Solomon is driving the Hoonigan Ford Focus.
Why look like an Xbox on
And
top of a
please welcome
VCR?
Andy, whose off-road buggy
Or a
is
DVD
perfect
player
for
or
taking
something.
jumps, scaling rocky terrain, and having fun on the coastline of Britain.
I
But
swear that
first,
looks like a
let's join
DVD
Rebecca.
player or something.
She
that
is
it's on
enjoying the
top of.
summer in her highly customized
She's cute.
Nissan Silvia. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's the perfect day for a drive. Forza Horizon 4's Britain is a shared
I'm not gonna lie,
open
Forza
world.
looks good
When you
as
play,
a
you play
racing game.
with the entire
Everything
community.
about it looks good,
And that
graphics and
means
all of
the
that
other
stuff.
drivers
But
you'll
I
meet
just
in the
can't get
game
into
will be
it.
real
I don't care
people
about it.
with all the variety, spontaneity, and fun that real people bring. Let's join Bill. He's in the same shared world as Rebecca, driving at speeds made even more thrilling on Xbox One X by the brand new 60
fun, man.
FPS mode.
Not yet. Not. It appeared
Andy is
yesterday
bouncing
on
around
boring
the
EA's
dunes
conference,
nearby.
but you know.
As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed fun.
That's the one thing I'll give this game. It visually looks good, but after that, it's not appealing to me at all. They got leaves falling or confetti over
In
there?
Horizon 4, every season changes the world
Wow.
around you. With each
Someone
train
turn on
its own
the
unique
sprinklers.
beauty and unique
The sprinkler system.
gameplay.
Someone light a
One of the
match and
great
then
things about the
put it
shared
up to
world is that it's easy to
the little
interact
sprinkler thing
with the
up there.
people you meet.
Let it rain on them.
Here, Solomon and
Microsoft's
Rebecca
making it
use the
rain
new
on
quick chat
everybody.
feature on the D-pad to start a new friendship. It looks like Rebecca has found some like-minded friends.
So it's cars, but
It's
you're
great
like
to play
car.
solo,
You're the
but it's
you're the
better
life
to play with
inside
others.
the car.
Horizon 4 lets you
That car just
seamlessly
made a friend with
enter
another car. It was
from
called
within
Rebecca.
the game
We're not even saying the fact that people are playing. It's just HD cars.
Seasons, time of day, and weather conditions are dynamic, but they are synchronized
Forza Cars
for
Edition.
every player, so the entire community
Sleepy time.
will experience them at the same time.
I need some popcorn. You need popcorn for this game? Hope not.
Now, as much as we'd all love to sit and watch the sun go down together, let's see how this scene looks in
They
winter.
did. But what do they need to show it again for?
The entire open world changes beyond
Make it snow on them,
recognition. In
Microsoft.
winter, the lake has
This will
frozen
really
solid,
liven up your
and
audience.
Previously inaccessible areas can be
That
reached.
spoiler just
the
moved up and
trees
down.
have
That's
entirely
pretty
lost
cool.
their leaves, and snow and ice covered the terrain. The visuals and the driving experience couldn't be more different. And now a blimp has appeared
That's
over
a
the
cool
ice
spoiler.
to signal the start of a new world event. Forzathon Live invites the entire community to come together
'Cause they got
and
no games.
cooperate to win big rewards. And while they head off to the event, I'd like to show you how the world of Forza Horizon 4 looks in spring. Once again, the world
Oh, they
changes
should've made it
completely
rain.
with the seasons, bringing new driving experiences, new gameplay, and new events across the whole
What is
world.
that falling down the middle of the screen? The last
There are
bit of
new
confetti?
reasons to play Forza Horizon 4, and the huge, creative, fun-loving Horizon community will be there to enjoy them with you.
I won't miss much then.
Today, you've seen a completely new take on Horizon. In Forza Horizon 4, you will live
That's
in
the
a
only
vast,
car that looks
beautiful
good
world
on
in
me.
which dynamic seasons change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One.
How do they
Windows
play
10 on
and
October
at the same
2nd,
time
and
it
I
goes
am
to like a
thrilled
cut
to
scene
announce that it
and
will
it
be
just
included
pulls it
in
away?
Xbox Game Pass on the same day.
It almost feels like they never played.
Please welcome back Phil Spencer.
He's like, all right, guys, you just get on there, hop on a controller, and just look like you're playing so we can show this bullshit off. All right, break.
We know that exclusive games from our Microsoft studios are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously.
Do you now?
To make Xbox One the best place for you to play and for you to have the best games on the world's most powerful console. This is why we're
Talk about
increasing our
power.
investment in
Come
our
on.
existing franchises that you already love. And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox. We embarked on a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form. And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional world builders.
Master storytellers,
And now,
innovative game
I'm
design.
proud to introduce the creation of a
Whatever
brand
happened
new
to Scalebound,
Microsoft
Microsoft? You want to bring that back?
The initiative, led by Daryl Gallagher, a
Black
visionary
Gallagher.
storyteller who has worked across some of the most iconic franchises for over 20 years. This new Santa Monica studio is building a team of world-class talent to create groundbreaking new game experiences.
Then they found cancelization.
And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios.
I want to see games, not the crew.
This studio
I know,
caught our
right?
attention with their visionary approach to building a zombie survival franchise. They just released their second infestation into the world, and in the
Undead
first
Labs.
2 weeks,
It's a
over 2
company?
million of you have joined the fight to survive. Now, it's my distinct pleasure to announce that we have acquired Playground Games.
I almost
This is
thought
one of the
Battleground
highest rated studios
games.
of this generation, celebrated for their
They're
incredible
all cars.
craftsmanship. Not only will Playground Games continue to work on Forza Horizon, they're bringing their open world expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more about that later. And for the fourth new studio, it's my personal honor to welcome Ninja Theory to Microsoft Studios.
Huh? Ninja Theory? Alright, that's a company I like, I guess. What y'all
I
got?
met Nina and Tamim when we collaborated on Kung Fu Chaos back
Show
on
more
the
games,
original
you piece
Xbox.
of shit.
And a minute
Gosh,
into playing
Virgil.
Hellblade, you know you're in the hands of master storytellers who are fearless about telling bold cinematic stories. This is a team gifted in creating new franchises. And yes,
Watch, they're gonna
we've got
fire
a
them
fifth
later.
studio to announce.
Eh,
Compulsion
that'll
Games.
be something. You're all
2
fired.
years ago, we
Compulsion
premiered a
Games.
game we couldn't get out of our heads. A game that captivated us with its strong, fresh, and intense storytelling. We Happy Few is nearing its full release to gamers everywhere.
Spencer.
So please help me in welcoming
Yeah,
all
you're
of our
normal.
new studios.
They did Platinum Games.
By joining us at
They
Microsoft
did them wrong.
Studios, these 5 new teams
This-
will have the resources, the platform, and creative independence to take bigger risks, create even bolder worlds for you.
Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh. But you know the truth, don't you?
Shrek? Shrek's in there.
There's not a thing I
Shrek's
can
in
tell
there.
you that you don't
Yeah,
already
that's why I'm
know.
going back to sleep.
It's there.
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Oh, Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one.
You don't
They shape
understand
your
how much
face
weight-
into a
weight
smile.
my brother
And when
texted.
you smile, you
You
can't help
understand how
being
much
happy.
I want to just
have to
leave
tell
work and just
people.
go-
They need to know the
just go to
truth.
gym.
No.
What gym?
It's better not.
The Pokemon gym. Oh, he's playing Pokemon Go.
Wakey, wakey, everyone. And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. Do what you should be doing, and you never have to worry.
Sally?
Arthur, we're practically the only 2 people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a terrible day for it.
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
Where is it? Where's the blackberry?
You've gone too far this time.
Yeah. Pulling back points, forward pulling.
People
hit
won't
back.
face facts. Not until we take their
can't
joy.
tell, Yeah.
And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
I'll watch someone play Be Happy Few, but I don't think I'll play it. Someone like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye or something. Someone else.
Exclusive.
Maybe 8-Bit Ryan if he plays it. Certain games I'll watch others play. Some I'll probably want to play myself. is PUBG. This is PUBG. No one cares about PUBG anymore. Hardly. They add a new stage. I mean, a new map. Yeah, that's fine. But I was excited. At one point, I was excited about PUBG, but then it came out on Xbox, and it looked terrible. So stupid. You're right about that one. I was excited for it to come out on Xbox, but when it did, it looked crappy. That was a funny thing. I don't know what it is, but someone getting hit upside the head with a pan, it's just hilarious to me. Oh, let me tell my brother New Ori.
World premiere.
Yeah, never mind. Alright, I got it. Definitive edition. Really? You're just now doing... Okay, Xbox.
World premiere.
Washington, D.C., the most heavily protected city on Earth.
Your favorite Tales game? I think I figured that one was, right?
177 foreign embassies, 550 elected officials, and 23,000 military personnel. In the event of an attack, critical personnel are evacuated, underground shelters open, while complex defense systems patrol the sky.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero, Washington fell. It began with riots on K Street, then shootings in the National Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left in the streets.
America is on the brink of collapse, but some people have survived. Gardens grow on rooftops, their fences patrolled with rifles, in communities that live under constant siege. Survival has taken the form of urban warfare.
Centuries ago, on this very soil, brother fought brother, spilling blood to forge the United States. History is threatening to repeat itself.
Now, in the heat of summer, 6 months after the outbreak began, a remnant of a corrupt state lurks in the shadows, ready to engage in a new civil war.
Agents of the division are the only ones standing against it.
But how do you save a nation when its enemies come from within?
It has more content than the 360 we had. Than the 360 we had. Okay. Oh, the Division 2? What? I never played the first one. I kind of wanted to play the first Division. but at the same time I didn't. Yo, really? 2 years and finally got it.
Matt, that crash site is just ahead.
You want whatever this is?
Duke, Kit, did you guys hear that?
This looks good.
Closer this time.
Back to work. All right, man. If this looks nice though. If this turns out to be good, Pun, you and I should get this.
Let me see if I can get this. Oh, that'll come in handy. So you guys are coming or what? Yeah.
You want to play Division? It's one of your favorites, I mean.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, I hate being sick.
Here's the door.
Black Friday. Excuse me.
Karpinski, it's the Division. Alright, let me just talk to this guy.
Oh, is this gameplay for the Division?
Who's gonna die without his meds? Those True Sons assholes confiscated them, along with most of our drinking water. Up around
Okay, meet us at the sinkhole? Yep. Okay, sure.
You need it.
Wow. Okay, definitely from the capital. You should have a new side mission on the map.
Watch if he gets stung by the bee.
Okay,
He's
do it after the
he's
crash
allergic
site.
to bees.
Sounds good. They're just ahead of us, Matt. Hey, I see you. I'll be up in a sec. Kit, we gotta get you leveled up. I know. Please help. I've been busy.
Toxic chemical residue detected. A lot of loot down there.
Hey, you guys should really check this out.
You're going to the
Almost
bathroom.
there.
I didn't even see that cover.
So that's the control point.
Hey, wait for me.
Crap, they have a tank. Yep, I see him.
Don't aggro him yet.
Let me adjust my build.
Got my crossbow and chem launcher.
How's that thing moving? It's got plants growing in it and it's moving.
Chem cloud out. Matt, can you flank them and get a clear shot?
I'll take that sniper on top. Wait for it. Got her. Matt, look out. Alright, let me try to get that tank off you. More bad guys on the other side of the plane.
Grenade, grenade!
Dude, come on.
Yep.
Matt, I need your help. Over here. Seeker mine out. Whoa! Oh, I'm
Is
stuck.
this exclusive to anything? Did it say this was exclusive? I can't remember if it said this was. I think the Division was for all consoles, wasn't it?
Thanks, Matt. Oh, there's a dude rushing through the plane. Guys.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Got him. I'm down.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get you. I'll cover you guys.
Come on, come on. Get that weak point.
Oh crap. Matt, watch out. Setting my drone.
Thank you for the revive, Meg.
Oh, you can chip off armor? That's
I've
cool.
got this guy behind the tank.
Map of the hive, nice.
Alright, just lay it on him.
Again?
Drone down.
Oh, there goes his armor.
Ah. You're on your own. Keep going. Good job.
Wow.
Level Wanna check out the plane? Let's go.
Analyzing ballistic residue.
Looks like a rough landing. Jesus. Whoa, that's nuts. Let's check it out. Great idea. Let's just die. So, game plan. Take the capital back. I think we're ready. 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go!
I didn't catch that. I had to do something for my phone with my phone. So the Division 2.
Please welcome
Very nice.
the head of engineering, Xbox Game Pass,
D-Zale?
Ashley Spiker.
It's 2018. So not too far from now.
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted worlds, new releases, and cult classics. Genres we love, and genres we'd love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose?
You talking about
what
Game
if you
Pass?
could play them all? The answer? Xbox Game Pass.
Over 100
A way to
games.
give gamers the ultimate freedom to play. And your response has blown us away. Not only are you playing more games, you are spending more time gaming. Freedom of choice is leading to more discovery, more play, and more fun. And we couldn't be more
least
inspired
texting or playing
to
a
keep
mobile
building
game
and
right
unlocking
now.
more for you. So for the last year, we've been working on how to give you faster access to all those games. We leveraged the machine learning expertise we have at Microsoft and invented a way to start your games twice as fast. And naturally, we're calling it Fast Start. Unlike the current Ready to Start system, which is manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games. And Fast Start is designed to get better as the algorithms and parameters are refined over time. I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update coming later this month.
I don't have Game Pass yet. I thought about getting it.
Ultimately,
the situation.
It all comes down to the games.
I couldn't at
We'll
the time.
continue to deliver iconic favorites like Halo the Master Chief Collection, coming later this year. We also plan to release all new exclusive games from Microsoft Studios, including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more, into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release.
She kind of stuttered there. That's all right.
Every month, we'll also bring new games from leading creative studios into your Xbox Game Pass library.
You broke his phone.
Games like
Man.
Ashen, Warhammer Vermintide 2, After Party, and Phoenix Point.
Being able to afford
all
stuff
available in Xbox
versus
Game
like
Pass
you can
the
get
same
it
day
is
as their
different.
global release.
Like I can get a lot of this stuff, but I also have to worry about paying other bills and stuff.
So that's what's next.
Which is why I don't have an Xbox One
But
X
let's
or
talk about
PS4
what's
Pro.
happening today. Tom Clancy's The Division. The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. And Fallout 4. All enhanced for Xbox One X in gorgeous 4K, and all of them playable today in Xbox Game Pass.
That's nice, but I have Elder Scrolls Online.
Thank you to all of the developers working with us to bring freedom of choice to gamers around the world with Xbox Game Pass. Thanks, everyone.
So now they're showing all the indies and stuff. I've seen that game already. That was a pretty good game. Kingdom. Is that it? A far setback for important stuff. Yeah. What is this? Like some of these indie games look interesting. I heard about this game.
I thought I knew why I came here.
Oh yeah, Tomb Raider.
I saw it. The end.
Now this is one of the games I want to play.
It was so vivid. But now the truth
Which I still gotta
feels
play the
further
other one.
away than ever. I still have so many questions. We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me
All right,
now
man.
to stop it before it consumes us all.
What have I done?
You don't know that you caused all this, Laura!
You need to trust me.
We have to trust each other.
He wants to alter the course of humanity.
All right, Laura.
If you had that power, what would you do?
Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Become the Tomb. Now that looks good.
Exclusive.
Skate the final season. I don't know, man.
Exclusive.
You know, people was expecting Skate.
They say you only live once. I beg to differ. I was born 3 times, and I've met death 3 times. My first home was Altanova. The curiosity I gained there cost me my first life. I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers. I once thought that this would be my true home. Everything changed when I started to ask the forbidden questions. What exactly is the true nature of the Blackstone? What lies beneath the vast desert?
I don't know.
Who was it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last, reveal the hidden secrets once and for all. Come to me, if you dare to learn your true wretched self. Behold, I am Elezra, the darkness born from the desert.
Black Desert? Oh, it's finally coming on Xbox when it was supposed to be out a long time ago.
World premiere.
Like, I have it on PC already, but I haven't played it in a long time.
We've known each other a long time. Hold the line! Hold the line! Nothing gets through!
What is this?
You never had this much trouble.
This looks like some, what's the game? Capcom. Oh! Wait, no.
Hey, honey.
Who is this?
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my crew.
Isn't that the same? Why does it look like the continuation from that DMC?
Cheer up, crew cut.
And it does look like it.
You taking notes?
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
The van said DMC. Yeah, I know. What?
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
It is like it is the continuation from the other one. It's not 6, I know that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks like, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie about the way it looks, but this is, what the holy shit. This is not what I expected. That's not Neo! Oh, he got his arm tucking.
You gotta score to settle.
No way!
Devil May Cry.
5. I said 6. Did I say 5? My bad. I'm just freaking idiot. It didn't look like what I expected it to. Wow, okay. I need to see more on that. Like, that looked pretty good.
Producer Matt Walker and director Hideaki
Yeah, Nero got his arm taken off. That shit was ridiculous. And so he had to get a mechanical hand. Why he kind of look like a Chinese version of Mini-Me? Chinese, Japanese version.
DMC is back.
Yes. Okay. It caught me off guard a little bit. It caught me way off guard.
It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a true sequel ever since. So this is our response, loud and clear, that we hear you. Devil May Cry and Hideaki Itsuno are back.
All right, Hideaki.
Early on in the development of Devil May Cry 5, we set our sights on creating something that was going to have world-class visuals. So we've scanned fully costumed models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X, we're able to render them as realistically as possible. Now, while visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've
the camera angle, I hope.
Sure that we
I hated the camera angle so much in all of the DMCs.
And we think that we made something that feels better than any action game we've ever created.
Retake or whatever that one was. This DMC, basically.
すべてのファンの皆様のために一番の自信作ができました。期待してもらって大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
Itsuno-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you, our fans. And we hope you look forward to seeing more.
Have a great E3!
Have a great E3. I'm done with E3. That's all you wanted. Cuphead? It's got some more stuff coming for it? Wow. I ain't even finished the other Cuphead.
Exclusive.
What's this? What's this? What's this? A little fox. Russian writing. Backwards sweater. I think, yeah, I have seen a little bit of Russian writing, their language. It's a bit weird, but you know, it's their language. I've seen a whole bunch of weird writings. I know. It's just adorable enough to play. You dodge rolls? What? It's a Zelda-like. It's a Zelda-like. Oh my gosh, it's a Zelda-like. You're playing as a fox. You can just climb up stuff. Uh-oh. It's the god of that world. Or some wannabe. Tunic. What? It's a Zelda-like. You know Zelda Master's gonna be playing that. He's gonna definitely play that.
In a big world is a prime example of
Zelda
the reach
Fox
of gaming today.
not
A labor of love conceived and created by a single developer in Halifax, Nova Scotia, is today commanding gaming's largest stage. Whether you're sharing the adventure of a tiny fox with more than 20 million viewers on Mixer, or teaming up with Xbox Live friends to slay zombies, gaming is an incredible community. We've always believed that building community is vital for gaming. There's real power in our shared experience, sharing the same world, the same seasons,
I'm still in
the
like
same campaigns.
My sleep
And there's
clothes.
real meaning in sharing our love of gaming with fellow gamers. This community is the reason why we love premiering games here at E3. For the rest of our briefing, everything you show you will be world premiere games no one has seen before. Starting off with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco. On my last trip to Japan, their creative team showed me a sneak peek at their next game. Now,
Is Zedeca
you
still
get to
on? What's he
see
doing?
the first look.
I'm gonna have to leave my stream for a bit.
World premiere.
There are worlds that exist, separate from our own, where the impossible is reality.
I don't see him.
They consist of both good and evil. These worlds were never meant to
Is it
meet.
beyond good and evil?
But things have changed. Now, they have begun
he's
to
still on.
merge as one. And our last hope are
Naruto.
the heroes we could
Oh
only
wait, is this another
uniting to fight for our
It's another J-Stars? Holy cow. Holy cow, it's another J-Stars? Hold the phone. J-Stars Victory versus? It's J-Stars! Etika, it's J-Stars, my boy. It's J-Stars. It has to be J-Stars. That's the only reason why all these characters are showing up. It's J-Stars. Jump Force? They changed it? That's J-Stars. Jump Light? Holy cow! Death Note's in there. Oh shoot.
World
Okay.
premiere.
That looks dope. I wanna see that. It's not even an exclusive. I doubt that's an exclusive, but freaking
It's been 15 years since the
the
fall.
Shinigami's in there.
The city
The-
is a
oh.
corpse, and we are the worms. We burrow in it, fighting for every useful piece of land to preserve ourselves from the terrors of the night and the horrors of the day.
I get why they call it Jump Force now. Shonen Jump is a force of all of them. Wouldn't Death Note always win? You know, the Dragon Ball people can always get resurrected because it's Dragon Ball. I don't know about Naruto. They kind of just scream. They might have just taken his Death Note away. You just fight the Shinigami.
You're dead now.
Like, how would their character fight?
And these choices we take to survive will create the world to come.
You know the drill. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night, and good luck.
Please welcome narrative designer Chris Avalo.
Also, is this Dying Light 2? Oh, wow. For some reason, I was not even focused on what that was. I gotta play Dying Light 2 now.
I'm Chris Avalone, and I'm excited to be
I gotta
working
play
with
2. I
Techland
played
to create
1
the
already.
world of Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is everything you'd expect from a bold sequel. to
Dying
First
Light
Aid.
was a difficult game
fluid
for me
parkour system with improved
at first because it was
movement,
like a whole new
deep and
mechanic on
tactical
how to play
first-person
zombie
melee
games.
combat. And of course, terrifying
You're excited?
moments when the
You
infected
just-
emerge from the depths of the city defeat on anyone they can find. At the same time, we invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse, a bleak and unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2.
What's the new feature?
A technical and narrative advancement for the
I have to play this. I played the first one.
Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences in the game itself. From how it looks, how it plays, to the events that occur, everything in the game world can change.
Oh man, they give me consequences. I'm gonna fuck
demo
up.
gives a bit more light on this.
Like everything I do, it's like real life, but in a zombie apocalypse form. I fail so hard at this game sometimes. Like, I'll be trying to do something and I ended up just messing up. It reminds me of Mirror's Edge with the. That's why I loved it so much, because I like Mirror's Edge so much, and it has the parkour system like Mirror's Edge.
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make.
Now I can dump another 900
you,
hours
undertakes a mission for the
of the story game.
One
Yes,
of the many factions active in
that's
the
900 hours of your
they
life,
want
my
you to
boy.
negotiate with two survivors who are controlling.
I don't
and
think I can
hoarding a
drop
water
that
supply.
much. You got me beat on that, but I'll drop as many as I can.
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeeper's orders, one way or another.
Woo!
After this, you will start seeing a significant change in the city as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area. There's even running water for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side...
Wow.
Now let's return to that moment of choice. And instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water.
What is this, Detroit
on the
become dead?
As you will see, this creates a very different set of
Become
consequences
Dying
for the
Light?
city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this, in turn, attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision, one out of hundreds you will have to make. But it allows you to carve out your own world. Each player's game experience will be unique. And by the way, this is just what happens
about
in the
the
day.
zombies?
At night, well,
There it
things
is.
tend to get a lot darker.
There you go. There's your zombies. You asked. I must buy screw games.
Exclusive.
I mean, screw bills.
World premiere.
Hey, man. You know.
A lot
I'm
of
not gonna lie,
time
I
has
actually
passed.
cried. I was so excited. You cry?
Soft.
Soft.
Complacent. You always knew this day would come.
This is a comic?
You always knew the
Like
three
Marvel?
of you would be needed again. You always...
Ninja Turtles?
Wait. What?
What? Battletoads? I should have known. I've never played
Brand
Battletoads.
new game featuring body morphing genre mashups, 3-player couch co-op, 4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics, and broad, non-specific feature declarations. They're back.
Battletoads are back. Whoever's interested in that, there you go.
World premiere.
I bet Weasel will be interested in Battletoads. I was never big on Battletoads, but you know, they seemed interesting. Seemed crazy enough to be interesting.
There was no fear, no failure. But the rules have changed. The enemy
Danced around in
changed.
my room.
And no one was ready for it.
See my junkie room? This is my junkie room. Pretty much why I kind of stopped doing face cam for a
They are
while.
the
I
world's
wanted
most powerful private army.
this room to get like
But
remodeled
even
or
they
something.
should
but
fear what they've created.
ever since I moved back in here, it's
This
just
isn't a
became
war,
ground
Rico.
zero for a bunch of
This
stories
is
and stuff.
survival.
This is this Just Cause? It is Just Cause. They already got another game? Or is this like...
Does that happen a lot? Want me getting shot at?
Ugh.
All the time.
It's a bed and floor. What? Somewhere. Just Cause 4, guys. December 4th. I don't think I played the other one either. I gotta play the other one.
World premiere.
I ain't played the last one that came out. You know, that's kind of how my room was. It was like a junky mess. It was like mattress on a floor, and you know my game setup. Dirty clothes was sometimes in the basket. Is this really pop? They made this into a game. What? Gears? Oh my gosh.
From the
They made it
Coalition,
into like a pop,
please welcome
studio
head
pop
Rod
thing.
Ferguson.
Pop figures. Pop figure game. A battle, I mean a Gears of War, but it just says Gears. What the heck? Well, Anthony, if you're still watching, there's your Gears. About Gears of War 5.
We had no idea how big this franchise would become. And as it's grown, we've dreamed of taking it to new places in different ways to reach even more fans. And that's why today we're announcing Gears Pop, a collaboration with our friends at Funko to bring a unique mobile spin
Funko
to
Pop.
the world of Gears. And mobile is not the only new place we're going. I'm excited to also announce the true Gears of War PC experience. in a
Nothing beats
completely
those
different
two
genre,
to you.
Gears
Yeah.
Tactics.
Those are good.
Create a whole new
I just
squad
like playing video
12
games.
years
I like
before Gears of War 1
a bunch of
as
games.
they hunt the locust monster maker responsible for destroying whole cities. It's our take on the classic turn-based strategy genre with a character-driven story, faster, more aggressive gameplay,
Is it a tactic
customizable
one?
squad and equipment, and of course, it wouldn't be a Gears game without a massive boss battles. We look forward
Gears
to sharing more
Tactics.
about tactics with you soon. But it's not just about going to new places. It's also about having new experiences. And the amazing team of the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet, Gears 5.
Oh, there it is. I'm not a big Gears fan.
As Kate,
The series is alright.
you'll journey across the biggest and most beautiful world we've ever created. With the war for humanity escalates on two fronts, outside the capital city and within Kate herself. In this moment from the game, Kate leads a rescue mission to a remote village, but something goes horribly wrong.
You only like 3? Yeah, 3 was their best.
Kate.
No.
No. Kate, you can't see this. You don't want to see this.
He's dead. Really emotional already, starting off.
Kate? I'm sorry.
Show me Soul Calibur. Oh my gosh, I want that. I want that. Soul Cal, Dead or Alive 6.
Thanks for coming here. Of course.
Can I recommend we maybe get these people out of here?
Hey,
because I gotta play 5.
just slow down. No, Foz is
Just
right. We
for
need
the
to
story.
move.
What are you talking? He's dead, man. Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
What the hell
Wow.
is wrong with you?
Now we need to leave.
I'm not going.
Excuse me?
For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
What?
Something's happening to me.
It's your grandmother's? Enough. We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
There's a place up north. I think we can find you answers there.
No, no. Absolutely not. We have orders.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing, Jen will notice. Okay. I'll push Jack the coordinates.
No, Corporal. You're coming back to New Afira. That is a direct order.
Well, Captain, screw your order. This isn't about you. It's about me.
Oh, well there.
I need to fix this.
Hey, watch her. Her necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yeah, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
Doesn't seem to really disappoint, but we'll see. So it's just like the two of you now? The heck? Bastion, what happened to you? What?
Hey, what are you...
Why did you come here with me? What did JD tell you?
Why?
In the entire history of Xbox, in the
Nice award.
entire history of E3, in the entire history of our industry,
Where's my cap?
gaming is now at its most vibrant. Today, we shared our commitment to giving you the freedom to discover and play all of the great new games coming to Xbox Game Pass. Today, we showcased more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres.
All your attention is robbed now.
Today,
I'm
we
interested
shared
in
our most
nothing else.
diverse gaming portfolio in every measure.
Hey, my
From
attention's
breadth in
still
art
wide
style,
open.
genre and cultures,
I've seen
range
a
in
lot of the
subject
stuff I
and
wanted.
setting,
I also
scale
want
and
to see what
story
else they
and
got.
Scope and creative vision. And every one of these plays best on Xbox.
I need some water.
The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers. In this significant moment, we are constantly challenging ourselves. Where can we take gaming next? Our answer? We commit and harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI, so the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich and more immersive. Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console quality gaming on any device. Not only that, we are dedicated to perfecting your experience everywhere you want to play, on your Xbox, your PC, or your phone. And of course, our hardware team, the same team that delivered unprecedented performance with Xbox One X, is deep into architecting the next Xbox consoles, where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming. And let's talk about our games themselves.
While he talks,
we are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team, our company, our technical resources, so we can declare to you today and next year and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming on Xbox. So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together. Thanks, and have a great Easter.
What? Microsoft changing it up this year? So you got Xbox and PS4, right? What's better? What's better is what has games. Right now, I have more games on my PS4. It used to be my Xbox until they had like no library. Don't get me wrong, originally, I'm an Xbox fan. Originally. But I'm not really biased on games at all. Or consoles. You know. So that's why I decided to get all of them. Got Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, and now PC. Just to throw that in. I knew I have games on Steam now. So.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America.
So right now, for me, PS4 has the most. PS4 wins.
Sky-high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
But I see it as this: the more variety I have, the more I get to play awesome games. So.
Can't deny it; it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here.
What is this?
This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion, but it's there, just around the corner, and it keeps you going.
What the heck is this?
It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
No Man's Lie, you mean? I played that and I was immediately disappointed. I made a video and I just could not post it. Because I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, I'm not gonna post this boring crap. Oh, it's Cyberpunk. Oh yeah, I wanna play this. I like it. I like Cyberpunk. I gotta play that. GTA, no, it's Cyberpunk, my boy. Cyberpunk. I think Xbox is done. They're just re-showing off everything now. So you guys saw what you wanted to see. I saw some pretty awesome stuff that I'm gonna check out and I'm gonna get. Definitely gonna play, especially Crackdown and Ori. Boy, that's my game. Ori is my game for real. I'm gonna definitely play Ori. And I'm gonna play Tomb Raider. Not We Happy Few. I don't really care about We Happy Few. Don't care about sports games really. I always like the if any sports games that I did like, they were always the Blitz series because it was just hilarious. Because I've played sports games before. I'm alright at it, I guess, but I don't care about them. I'm definitely gonna play this. It's future GTA, obviously. Cyberpunk is just a cover-up word. They didn't say Rockstar made it, but yeah.
And there we go.
I gotta see what Joe has to say.
Live at E3, the press
Angry
conference.
Joe, what do you
Lots of
gotta
news
say?
and announcements. Jeff Keighley here. I was actually over.
There's
at
pretty some
Microsoft
interesting
Theater
interesting
right
stuff on there.
Watching. I just look at my badge here, but now
So
we are
Xbox
here
didn't
for our
exactly
post-show
fail.
reacting to all things
They
Xbox.
just
We've got a
didn't,
great
come
panel.
out the
This
ball
is
game
day one of
kicking
YouTube
and all
Live
that,
at
but,
E3,
you know.
and this is hour 4. So Microsoft's press conference is over. We've got Bethesda later tonight
Woo.
with Rage 2. You saw a little bit of Fallout 76 on stage, but right now, let's get to our panel, because joining me again are Boogie and Angry Joe, as well as some new faces from Outside Extra. We've got Ellen Rose and the game theorist himself, Matt Pat.
Matt
guys,
Pat.
let's get right into
My
it.
boy Matt Pat's
Xbox,
there.
Joe and Boogie were with us before, telling us what they were expecting, but Matt, Ellen, let's start with you guys. What did you think overall? What did Xbox have to do today in your eyes, and did they do it?
I think Xbox really had to... I mean, this is very clearly kind of an interim year, I think, for everyone, right? Last year, there was a lot of the Xbox One gaming and a lot of big titles. This year, it's kind of like a down year, and so I was really curious what they would announce to get people excited.
We got all the games we needed, man, from that
stuff,
part.
It feels to me there are things that
My
are
boy,
either happening
Virgil got his DMC. I mean, shoot, I'm happy for it. I can't wait to actually play it at least, or at least see more on it. Because it looked weird to me at first. I was just like, wait a second, hold on.
What was your take?
Is this? I was like, wait, because he looked just like what dude from DMC did, like the Dante from DMC, and it did not look like Nero to me. It did not. I was like, that's not Nero. Why did he cut his hair like that? And it's Nero. I was like, oh, I guess so. And then there was the other chick that I didn't recognize. I was like, who is she? What happened to the witch? So is she the new? I don't know. I was like, that's why I thought it was kind of like that.
There's a lot of them
So
there. They're investing. It's not, a lot of people were wondering.
But I'm glad it's not.
Gonna,
though the game played well, it's just like, no, I didn't
great, but it's going to take a couple of years for those studios to bring anything out. So Joe, let's go to you. First of all, you got your Cyberpunk.
But yeah, man. Fallout 27 minutes, I want that. I want that too. I actually want to play that. I haven't played any of the Fallout series. I don't think I played any of the Fallout. I'm trying to remember if I played 3, but I can't remember. Fallout 76 seems interesting, and I want to try it out. I want to give it a
what do you
shot.
think? Because coming in, you were saying it was making or breaking for Xbox. Joe was about to throw.
How was the conference overall to you guys? I'm gonna give Xbox. I'll give them an average 5 to 6 or so. 5 at best. I'll give them a 5 because they showed some interesting stuff. They showed. I pretty much wanted a little less than half of the games, or at least half of the games that they showed off.
But they didn't tell me what it was. They didn't show me more. Is
Say
that a battle
you
royale? Please don't tell me that's a battle royale.
I guarantee it has a battle royale in it.
I was thinking there wasn't much mention of battle royale at all on stage.
You lost a bit of my respect.
I'll give some credit where
Fallout
credit is due.
games.
It does look like they're
I've watched Fallout games. I haven't really really played any of
games,
them.
18 exclusives,
Only because I
but
couldn't
by
afford
the
to get
end,
too
I
many at a
felt like,
time.
just like
Like too many
Roger,
games.
there's not,
So I just
where
played what
is
I
the
really
next
liked.
exciting
And
thing?
all of the Fallout stuff,
you got
I only
your
got
Halo-
into
no, you
like
got your
Fallout
Gears.
when 3 came out.
Not just Gears,
and I can't even
but
remember if
Gears
I
upon
played
Gears
that,
upon
even
Gears.
temporarily.
Say anything about when it's coming out for Gears?
So,
Gears 5?
I mean, hey,
They're eventually
you
going
know,
to
not everybody can just be like a fan of
Don't worry,
everything.
in the meantime, you have
But-
Gears Pop, so that's exciting.
I at least did watch
I don't know if they
Fallout
said when that
4.
was coming out, but you're
Watch
right, like,
somebody
for this
play all of
holiday,
that.
There's not that big
I just
info.
didn't get a
So are you
chance to
keeping
play
your Xbox
Fallout
show?
4. But I do want to try
think the show
76.
overall was
so,
disappointing,
you know.
but they
Sorry, you're
had
throwing
to
out
be
your Xbox?
because they are investing.
That was before I was like
next
so
year,
into
we're probably gonna
YouTube,
get this big
or you know,
payoff,
at least
but,
trying to do more
I'll
YouTube
keep it-
stuff.
I'll keep it for right now. Jeb, you put me on the spot.
You'll give it an 11 out of
said it was gonna
10
make a
because
decision.
Dying Light 2 in the Division
no,
2.
it wasn't
my
good.
favorite
It wasn't
game.
a good show.
You'll give it that high of a
I think
score
if you
just
get
for
to
2 games?
2019,
Wow.
I think that's when
You're
the
generous,
investment
man.
really
That's
starts
generous.
to pay off. If it doesn't pay off in 2019,
For 2
then
games.
you can throw it away.
All it was world premieres, though, on multi-platform titles. I didn't
Joe
feel
said
like
it's only world
I
premieres.
needed to buy that Xbox One X.
No, that's true for some of those games, and I don't, you know, we'll have to break
They
it down
have
and
to
read
sell
what's
that
in here, but
Xbox
I
One X.
imagine, like,
I'm
some
only
games you saw,
getting,
Cyberpunk
like,
and other ones, they're gonna be
I
coming
don't
to
think I will
PlayStation
get
as
an
well.
Xbox One X.
so confused
I don't
by
feel the
their
need to
messaging
buy
right here because I don't really
a
understand
One X.
what the message is.
Console,
Have
was there
everything-
console launch exclusive? There was world premiere. There was exclusive.
Just
like,
exclusive,
yeah.
But like we're
You say
5 years
Microsoft
into
went for the
generation,
neck.
but we
I don't
just
know.
bought a bunch of studios. But that's what
I don't
you
know if
do
they went for the neck.
prior to a new generation.
Yeah.
Is
They
this ramping
did-
up for
they
the
did
next
show off a lot of
iteration,
good
the next
games.
iteration?
Could be.
Next
Are you just
Xbox.
making
Yep.
promises for the next Xbox,
Good
or
point.
what are you doing there?
Yeah.
And then all the usual stuff
no,
is there.
it
I'm glad.
needs
Forza
that,
4 looks incredible. Horizon 4. I
Gonna
don't like the
lose
base
too.
Forza series, but the Horizon series
What
is
are you talking
incredible.
about?
Giving, you know, a lake that freezes over and giving
More
you
action
access
oriented.
to it.
Thousands
Amazing,
hours
right?
of my
and
life.
The multiplayer is the best part of the Forza Horizon series, so I'm so excited
No
about
game,
that.
all those games. You
There's
about to
so
no
much
game, no
branch,
life.
too,
That
like
that's what you're trying to say.
Gears Pop, what is
Yeah.
happening?
Francis not happy about that?
Oh,
I mean, both of those games, you're gonna sink
And then,
a good chunk of your
If you
lifetime into.
listened really
This is
quietly,
good, which is a
hear
good reason
Cliff
why I never
Bleszinski
got into League of
throw
Legends
up in his
because
mouth
I would have.
somewhere, like, but
I'm
then they
just
promised
not good
Gears
at
5 at the
most
end
of
of
those
it.
games.
And
I
then
would have
I even
sank
like I was kind of
too much
cringy
time.
with the Gears Mobile, but then I
So,
checked Cliff's feed and he's like, that's something we
I
always
was like, I
wanted to
can't
do
play
was
League of
a
Legends.
Gears pack
Games
game.
that like.
I'm trying to
If
stay
you
cautious.
try to
I knew it's a
leave,
little bit though.
you
The fact
get
you're going to announce Gears
penalized
5
for
was
it.
weird to me
Like,
that
I
you
can't
start with
play
like this
those
pop game.
all
To me, it's
the
like
time.
if it's a reveal of the next Gears, it should be epic
But,
and all about
you
that.
know,
And it's like, and by the way, we
This is
have a
why I
lot
like
of
most of the
dropping more.
multiplayer
It's
games
just Gears.
that are on
Gears 5.
consoles.
Gears 5.
Right.
I will say, I think
We all call it Gears.
The war
War's
is over. All
Exactly.
that matters
And a
are
lot
the
of single
gears.
players.
Exactly.
I think
Ranking the
the
gears.
real messaging here that really hits home
It's
for
my
me
time is precious.
Game Pass is the best thing that they are doing.
Before I have to go to that hell called a job.
But Game Pass is such a stupidly good value that if you go to
Which I
a
gotta
used
do
game
that
store
tonight.
and pick up a box, and we're giving you all of our exclusives and all of our first-party games, all for technically free, $10 a month. I think they're selling Game Passes like $30 a year right now. It's a console seller, and I think if they really drive home that message, it makes people go out and buy it.
But yeah, man.
Access to all these games
I think-
technically for close to free.
I think we got some good
they're
games from
reading the
Microsoft in
Netflix
store,
model,
so
like PlayStation now doesn't
I get to
really
turn on my
work. It's just
Xbox a
not
little
free.
more
I
often.
gotta
now.
push back on you there, Boogie, because like I saw EA and their push towards Origin. Obviously, you know the Microsoft subscription now. I worry that we're entering this phase in gaming where you don't actually own the games that you're paying for, and like that
Yeah,
to
that's
me
what I feel
is
too.
something that is really hard to swallow. And I get the
You
value
need to
of
stock
like, look,
up
and you get this whole
on some
library of
5-hour
games, you
energy
get to play them as
before
much
they
as you
come out.
want, but
Oh
then,
my gosh,
like, if
don't
I
have a
wanna
heart
move
attack.
away, I have
I need you to
nothing,
stay
right?
alive, my
Like,
boy.
you are
Stay
stuck in this
alive.
perpetual treadmill where you're paying for
Do some
something and you don't
cardio.
actually own it.
You must buy all
You're
your music.
getting these
And
games.
I buy my music
No
and
Spotify.
I wonder how it affects game design as well, because if you know you're creating a first-party game, before we went live, I talked about how Xbox is all about games as a service, microtransactions, and expansions to their games, and we see that with Destiny, and we see that with a a lot of EA games. We see it with the sports titles. If you're launching a game,
so most of the racing
you're not
games
putting in that $60
didn't care
initial
about.
hit
All right,
like they did with
this
Sea of
is it.
Thieves.
Not even most of them, all of it.
tempted
All of what they show for
put
racing didn't care about.
pay-to-play
Sports
or
didn't care about.
Things to upsell in your game.
Some of the indie
so
stuff,
I will always
meh.
worry about that.
And
That's
some of
one
the other
biggest
indie
issues.
stuff
If you're
look
giving
good.
away everything for free, you've got to make your money somewhere.
These
I was
world
hoping to be
premieres,
blown away
these
with this one, and it
so-called
didn't quite blow me away.
exclusives.
You know,
But, you know, because they had new Halo, new Gears.
Fine,
Those are big news. But you're right.
While
You said
running
before, I
on
think it's like you wanted to have that
treadmill.
big new IP that Microsoft's investing in, and we like.
That's gonna be interesting. That could be an interesting challenge. Like, play this game and beat it on the hardest difficulty while running on the treadmill.
I hope that
It'll be
game is going to
crazy.
be as difficult
But
as
I
you
can
told
do
me
this.
that the battle you completed the game.
And then you stop after a day because you realize, hell no, I can't continue to do this. Probably like the first minute.
Completely unironically,
But,
I am fully into a Battletoads.
Was not expecting
remake, or not
Battletoads.
even a remake, but a sequel.
Ugh.
Like, I love that game growing up. I love the arcade version. I have a
For as
retro
much
arcade in my
sleep as I've
hometown.
gotten,
We'll go there and play it together.
I'm
It's
still
harder with
always
multiplayer.
yawning,
More
so
players
I'm
you
just
have, the worse it
forever
is.
yawning.
And just to take me back
Never
to that.
truly
Plus,
getting
it's
enough
rage
sleep,
gamer
just
bait like me and Joe are
sleep
gonna have.
enough to just wake up and get
Great
energy.
controllers,
I'm
so
on
it's just a
Streamlabs.
natural fit.
No, that was good, but I agree. There wasn't that one thing, Joe, that
Marcus
you
told
can hang
you
your hat
next
on.
year
Like,
Kingdom
this
Hearts.
is the bold new IP.
Kingdom Hearts was like
It is
bound to
interesting,
get
though.
pushed
I think
back.
the announcement that they were able to scoop up Kingdom Hearts
You done it
away
for
from Sony.
Dying Light
no,
or
no,
by Really?
It's not exclusive.
Bilyptical, basically.
And that's been, and just some people saw that online. Like I think it was announced it was coming to Xbox before because they had an event a month ago. But they have the marketing partnership.
But
I
it's a
assume where it used to always be
bicycle.
associated with
It's a
PlayStation.
bicycle,
Very
what they
heavily
call it,
Sony branding.
exercise
Whereas the
work
last
or
one
something like
was
that.
obviously all Sony. But yeah, this one both platforms is a big deal.
I love exclusives when you're putting money into a brand new IP and creating something that
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
I think they call it a bilyptical, though.
You can only play it because we are the ones who paid it. We're the ones who paid for it.
Yeah.
I never really understood why, Kingdom Hearts was exclusively on PlayStation.
But,
so more people getting to play it, Xbox fans getting to play it. I welcome that.
Man.
I can't
Kingdom
wait
Hearts
to
is
play
an
it.
incredible series.
I've never
At least they
played it,
didn't
man,
suck.
and
At least they weren't
I really
E3.
haven't- Okay,
So
everybody's freaking
now
out.
what?
Yeah, no, I'm
Bethesda
serious. I've never played it.
and all of them are
I thought
coming
it was
up.
turn-based.
Oh, she's
No,
freaking
it's
out right now.
actually-
So that's okay. That's chain of memories with the
I
turn-based
want to play
fighting
it
and
now. I
30.
want to play it. This one looks inviting to me, especially with all
It
these
says
new
this one's
licenses
at
they brought in.
6:30.
I got that in Star Wars too, and Marvel.
So-
Are they doing any of that?
Ratatouille.
Bethesda?
Finally, the Ratatouille land that we've been waiting for.
We stay for
All right, so
Bethesda.
let's wrap it up
Well,
here
no.
with some grades. A, B, C, D, E,
Five
F.
now.
Well, how
They're
would you
live
guys
now for
grade the
whatever. They're
Xbox
still-
press conference overall? Let's start with you.
Gladly give it a solid.
These guys are
C
still live.
because
Bethesda's supposed to be next, basically, after Microsoft.
I was like solid 8 and a solid C.
They didn't make any mistakes. They didn't screw up. There was nothing cringe, but nothing upsetting, and I mean nothing really to be excited about either. But the promise of we bought a bunch of studios. We heard what you said.
Is
we're
there more
going
just
to start
talking?
working
I heard
on
Bethesda's supposed to be
the
next.
single player games that you need, that you
I just wanted
it's
to,
coming. I don't know when. It might be
stream
the very last year of
Microsoft.
the generation, but it's coming.
Okay. Joe, what's your grade?
Well, like I said,
It's just them talking
for this
for now,
conference, a little weak.
pretty
But they're
much.
planting that seed. I can see the seed being planted now. I'm mad the seed wasn't there already and coming to fruition, but they're planting the seed. But again, nothing too exciting. Halo and Gears, little worn out. Need that first party title. Something
I agree with
excited
him.
around the holiday. No, it seems like February is turning.
I
into
think they needed like a
October
whole
before,
brand new title.
Broke-uary, right? So
Like something we've
but
just
I think,
never seen coming. Like
probably about
could
on
not
par with
foretell.
last year because they showed so many.
I want to
games.
play
They
also
made it about
Beyond
the
Good and
games.
Evil.
They're
That
gonna
game
invest
gonna look
6 out of
dope.
10.
I can't wait for them to
Well,
show
we gotta
that
go
off.
letters. So that's like
I'd see. C. Yeah.
a C from Joe. All right, Alan.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice and give them a B.
Okay.
Because
A B?
I was excited for new Cuphead, new Ori. Excited that they got to show to the world that Arendelle is going to be in Kingdom Hearts, which I am super excited about.
Okay.
And I think, as Joe said, they are planting the seed. They are getting all of that stuff ready so that next year they'll hopefully come out, swinging, and it'll be
So
great.
pretty much, this is it for
they really are about
Microsoft.
investing,
Microsoft press
especially,
conference
like, the,
over.
idea
Bethesda's
Xbox
next.
titles. There's a lot of
I don't know
that.
if I'm going to stay on for Bethesda though,
It looks
because
like
I
an
do have to
actual
get
game
ready
now.
and all that stuff.
Like 3 times at this point. I keep waiting for
Many
it.
years.
Because we started this at 4.
Yeah, I gotta agree with the B.
4 o'clock.
Yes, it's
and
kind of
it
lacking
ended at
in
5,
what is the big holiday
almost
release,
6 o'clock.
But it's hard to really knock a conference
So for
that
them to
really
start at
brought
6
up,
or
hey, there's
6:30,
going to be a new Halo. Hey, there's
it's
going to be
not
a new
gonna end
Gears.
till, like,
hey,
8.
look, we have access to Kingdom Hearts now. There's going to be a new Battletoads. There's going to be
Yeah, I
a
just kinda
new
wanna chill.
expansions to Cuphead. So, yeah, and we bought all of these other studios. We're eating up,
right now
eating them up before EA can eat them up.
Yeah.
And so
I don't know. I
I'm
don't have
excited to see
anything on
kind
my
of what's
PC that I
coming
want
up,
to play.
like you said, in
And I don't think
February
my
of
computer's
2019.
gonna
I
really
think that there's
handle
going to be enough to hold us over until we get a huge rush next year.
All right, well, we'll see. So overall, solid. You said not spectacular, not
What's
super
your
disappointing.
first
It was a
choice?
solid, safe press conference
It
from
all
Microsoft with some good
hinges,
stuff.
to me, on what Halo Infinite turns out to be, because
Yeah.
I do know the original design.
Yeah.
And Bernie
So
discussed
basically,
this
what
before we
am I
walked
getting
away.
first?
The original design for Halo was an open world
For the
experience.
stuff that's coming out,
and
like
if
immediately.
That's what they're bringing.
What was that?
That could be. I mean, that's
Game
the deal
changer.
breaker, right? That is the
Please,
console
I'd rather
seller.
have that.
We said
What do you think?
10 million consoles overnight.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
confirmed.
high
All of this
stakes,
stuff is
high
confirmed.
stakes there, Boogie. All right. If only Boogie could fix things at Xbox. Only you can run Xbox, Boogie. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Great stuff.
Oh,
Now
he's
it's time to check out how
he's talking about
you
Marcus.
on the internet followed up the Xbox press conference using the hashtag #YouTubeE3. Let's see what you thought.
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty much, whatever comes out first is what I'm gonna get first, you know? And then we'll get all this other stuff on down the line. I definitely want Ori. Ori is a must get. Don't care about Forza. Fallout to get. People talking about that. Kingdom Hearts, whatever that comes out next year. Early next year, hopefully. Everybody was so mad. Everybody was so pissed that they pushed that date back. You heard about that late in the AM, and it was like, oh, okay. DMC is a must get. Everybody's happy about it. Look at that. They're even doing the whole gift thing. But these aren't comments that these aren't the true comments they're trying to show here.
All right, thanks everyone for using the hashtag #YouTubeE3. We want to hear what you think, and thanks again to Marshmallow.
But the Division and all of them, those are must gets.
And he'll be here with us live tomorrow with Ninja for some live Let's Plays. So don't miss that. But we've got so much coverage coming up. We've got Bethesda tonight and a ton of games coming by
them
on our
both
stage.
at the same
Battlefield
time?
5 is coming up, Soul Calibur, Kingdom Hearts, and more. But now I know a lot of you out there are watching from all around the world, and I wanted to know where you're watching from. So tweet us using #YouTubeE3 as the hashtag.
Only getting 4 to 5 things. I'm
probably
going to end up getting more. I'm probably going to get more.
Now that we've heard
I'm going to be
from our
overloaded
panel
with
and
games
their
again.
thoughts on all things Xbox, now it's time to hear straight from the source. Aaron Greenberg, the GM of Games Marketing at Microsoft, is joining us right off the stage. Greenie, you are decked out in full Xbox here, right?
I'm on brand. That's part of my job.
Yes. Well, Greenie, we've known each other a long time. This was a big briefing for you guys right behind at the Microsoft Theater finally. Felt like home for you.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about how
I
it
think
went?
that's going to be it for me, though. Because
this for us was the biggest E3 we've ever had.
pretty
We had
much
50 games
was
on our
all I
stage.
wanted
We
to
world
get.
premiere 18 games.
Well, all I wanted to see on there. So I'm going to come and mute that. So, yeah, it's been good. If you missed, like, the first part of the stream, it'll be up soon. You can check it out. But, Puncat, we'll see you on these awesome games, man. You know. And also, if you haven't added me on Xbox, go ahead and do so. It's D-Zale Gaming, the same as my YouTube channel name. PlayStation, it's different. It's just DZGS. No, YouTuber DZGS. If you type that in, you'll find it. Switch is Zale, Z-A-L-E. And I'm pretty much going to see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be streaming this whole event thing. The stream did act up at first. There is a part of that I have to delete. And it's a good thing I started an hour early so I can fix it. I had to unplug my Xbox, turn off the PS4 completely, turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone. And all that. And I'm still getting over this cold. That's why I haven't been active as much. So forgive me if I'm not like jumping out of my seat for everything. I'm trying to recover. Releasing and getting what? Dying Light, Fallout, The Division, for sure, on their release dates. Yeah, you putting in that pre-order? I am putting in my pre-orders. You know, once again, you can keep up with me on pretty much, what is it, IG, you know, Instagram, Twitter maybe. I'm not hardly ever on Twitter. When I post stuff, you'll see it on Twitter. Pretty much like when I like post a game or something. But if you get notifications from YouTube, you'll get it on Twitter. I'm on Twitter, D-Zale Gaming. Same thing. The links are in there on my channel. I should hopefully have the right links to all of those, so they're there. So check those out. Check out bios and all of that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Peace.